You keep not listening to yourself, you keep not trusting yourself, and that's why you want signs. You don't freaking need signs, okay? That's the whole point of this video. I know I got a bunch of signs, but even after the first sign, even after the second sign, I still didn't trust it. It doesn't matter. Don't freaking wait for signs. Just take action. Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about something crazy. Stop waiting for a sign. Your dream is literally the sign. You don't need another sign, okay? Stop waiting for permission. The only permission you need is from yourself to move forward. You already know deep inside exactly what you want. I know you know exactly what you want. You have this deep inner knowing that's like hidden, like kind of hidden inside of you, and you know it's kind of there, but you low-key don't listen to it ever because you are scared to follow your intuition, and you think, oh, it's just a dream, and you know, it's just, you know, maybe in the distant future, but it will never actually happen. You feel like, oh, I know this is meant for me, I know this is what I'm supposed to do, but life just happens. I have all these other things to do. I don't even know if it's possible, and right now I have to focus on work, I have to focus on this, I have to focus on that. That's exactly where the problem lays. Basically, I was having to make a really hard decision, and I low-key kind of knew already what the decision was. I low-key already knew that it wasn't good for me, the situation I was in. I knew I was meant for more. I knew that my dream life wouldn't be as painful, as dramatic, as like not peaceful, you know what I mean? I wanted my life to be at ease, at peace, at balance. And I knew I deserved this. I knew deep down I deserved it, but I low-key just didn't think it was possible. It was about like leaving my relationship where I had went back into a couple times. It was really freaking toxic, and it's the reason I went back so many times is because I didn't trust myself, because I thought well, I also kind of hoped for the better, but better doesn't ever happen unless you make it better, and I tried my best to make it better, and it didn't work. So yeah, I had like this deep knowing inside me, like, okay, there's no way, like, I really just want peace. I just don't think this is what life should look like. I don't think this is what love looks like. And I knew out of my childhood as well that this is not what love looks like. So I just wanted to break out of that pattern where, you know, love has to be hard, love has to be hurting. I knew something was wrong. I knew I needed to move out again. Just, it was really hard physically and emotionally and mentally to like get myself to the point to want to move, to want to leave, because obviously it's more comfortable staying where you are. It's easier just accepting the bad and like just being like, okay, well, maybe my life is not supposed to be better. Maybe my dreams are too high. Maybe I'm asking for too much. But you're never asking for too much if you want peace, if you want like freedom, if you want love. Like, that's not asking for too much. You literally deserve that. You deserve the fucking world, okay? And I know that, but I don't know, that transition was really, really hard, especially because I went back so many times to try. Well, not that many, but like 3, you know what I mean? But all good things are 3. So let me tell you the little story, okay? So I had this deep knowing inside me, but I was still unsure. I wanted a sign from the universe. I wanted a sign from God, and not knowing that my dream, my will, my wanting is already the sign. I wouldn't have that inside of me. God wouldn't have planted that inside of me if it wasn't the right thing. You know what I mean? If it wasn't like something I had to do. Like, I already knew I had to do it, but I just didn't like, I just wanted more. I wanted more signs. I wanted more validation. I wanted more permission. But the only permission I had to get is from myself. I actually just had to do it. The universe does not care about the decision you make. It only cares about you making a decision, and then it will, you know, move around that. So just make a decision, and regardless what it is, if it's bad or good, like, the universe will like put the things in place as long as you stay in the right vibration, and as long as you still like flow and know what you want. Like, it doesn't matter what decisions you make. A little extra side note. But yeah, so one day I was praying at night. I was like, I really don't know what to do. I feel so confused. Also because I was always in an environment where my intuition was clouded, where I was not fully myself, where I couldn't be myself, where I had totally lost like all like feelings with myself. I normally am a really intuitive person, a really like in tune person, a person that like knows exactly what she wants, but you lose that when you lose yourself. And yeah, so I felt really lost. I felt like not knowing anything, not knowing what to do. And I prayed and I was like, please universe, please God, like please source, like give me a sign. And I was just like really specific. I was like, let me see. I'm actually going to tell you guys this because it's really a really deep story for me. So don't judge, okay? But I was like, let me see a lightning bolt if I'm supposed to stop all these thoughts right now and like all these thoughts about moving out, and if I'm just gonna supposed to stay here. Let me see a lightning bolt. So like just like a stop, like you're doing too much kind of thing, right? And then I was like, let me see a ladybug. For some reason I thought about the little character that my daughter watches. I think her name is Marianne or something, from the Miraculous. So like I thought about her, so obviously she's a ladybug, so I was like, oh, a ladybug, let me see a ladybug. And these signs, I let them come to me like intuitively. Like I was just like closing my eyes, and the first thing that like came to my mind, that's what I used as it, okay? So I was like, okay, let me see what no could be. And then I seen the lightning bolt, and then I was like, let me think or like see what the good thing could be. A couple days passed, and I haven't even thought about the prayer or the, you know, thing anymore. I didn't tell anyone about it. I was just like going about my day. I had like stuff to do. I'm a mom. Like I, you know, had to figure things out. I also just at some point, like I think there was a lot going on, and I just felt really overwhelmed and was like, okay, let me just take some time for myself. And I went to Home Goods. I love going to like home decor places. I don't know, it just like makes me happy looking at all these little things, and like I don't know, that's where I went. So I went to Home Goods, just walking around, minding my own business, and then I literally came across a freaking mug of a ladybug, okay? And I was like, no way. It was like a couple days later, literally. I was just standing there. I was like I was standing there for that for a couple of seconds, because I never thought that like I would actually get a sign. And I was like, no freaking way, right? So I obviously bought the mug. I still have it. It means a lot to me because it just like shows me that I just have to listen to my intuition, because listen up what's gonna happen next. I did not listen, okay? I was just like, wow, oh my gosh, a sign, like I believe it, oh my gosh, you know. And I found even more like little ladybug chocolates in that store, and I bought all of that stuff. And I was just like keeping it as a reminder also, kind of. But at the same time, it was so hard that I still didn't listen like fully. I didn't like actually move out. I was still there. I was still trying. I was just like, yeah, I know this is a sign. Like, yeah, I believe it. Like, I know that's what I'm supposed to do, but I can't right now. Like, I just couldn't take myself to move out. I couldn't take myself to like to live my freaking dream, you know what I mean? I also kind of low-key thought, okay, maybe it is a coincidence, you know, like I was just doubting my intuition, doubting the signs from the freaking universe. Like, how? Like, looking back to it, I'm like, dang, how did you not like move after that? But 2 weeks later, you know, obviously nothing's changed. The relationship didn't get better. My situation of just being lost, being like, oh my gosh, like what did I get myself into? Like, why did I go back after all this time? Like, I was just so freaking lost. But I literally met up with his mom to like talk and just tell her how I felt about the relationship, right? And I was like, I kind of low-key hoped to get clarity out of the conversation. I just constantly wanted more validation for like, this is the way, you know what I mean? So I hoped to get clarity out of that conversation, because I still wasn't sure what I should do. And then her wallet was literally a freaking ladybug wallet, and I have never seen that before on her or anything. I mean, she probably did have it, but I never noticed it. I freaking took a picture of it. I was like, no freaking way. When I seen that, in my head, the whole thing, I was like, wow, okay, this is the confirmation. Like, that's crazy. Like, 2 freaking times I've seen the ladybug is crazy. And I haven't seen any flashes or anything the whole time either. You know what I mean? There was nothing like going against it. So after that, I actually went to apply for an apartment and ended up canceling it after a little bit because I couldn't do it again. I couldn't freaking do it. So don't like judge yourself if you really don't feel 100% ready. You're gonna feel ready eventually, okay? Eventually you're going to take that leap of faith. If you don't feel 100% ready right now, that's okay. But you know what? Sometimes you have to even do it when you're not ready. So I should have took action all of those times, even if I didn't feel ready. And I would have already got out of it a lot earlier. Then I just seen the ladybug in like literally so many times. Like every time I went somewhere, I like seen it at Target as like a kid book. I seen it. It would literally landed on my windshield after a freaking argument where I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I was driving around like just like crying. And I stopped at this gas station for no reason. I didn't even need to get gas. Like a ladybug landed on my freaking windshield, like right where my face is at. And I tried to take like photos of it, but all of the photos went gray. Like these are the only photos in my whole gallery where you can't see it. So it's probably like another like saying from the universe, like, hey, stop trying to ask for permission. Stop like looking for validation. Stop taking pictures of the ladybug. Like it's a sign for you. Don't like keep it to like, oh my gosh, I think this, you know. I just kept all of those like little memories or like all of the photos of the ladybug stuff. I kept it for myself. I was like, oh, maybe when I have enough of those, like then I'll build up the courage to move. But it was basically telling me, stop taking freaking photos of the ladybug. Leave, like stop it, you know what I mean? So basically this whole story is supposed to tell you don't need freaking permission. You don't need signs to actually move on. You know exactly what you want. You have this deep knowing inside of you, this intuition, this dream that you know what you want, but you keep abandoning yourself. You keep not listening to yourself. You keep not trusting yourself, and that's why you want signs. You don't freaking need signs, okay? That's the whole point of this video. I know I got a bunch of signs, but even after the first sign, even after the second sign, I still didn't trust it. It doesn't matter. Don't freaking wait for signs. Just take action. Take small action. And if you don't know what decision to make, if you feel so unsure, so lost like me, really, you just have to learn how to get back to yourself, how to trust yourself again, how to find your intuition. You really have to find some silence to sit with yourself and like let all of the unnecessary extra stuff clear, or all of the programming or all of the noise that has been shoved into you. You have to let that clear. And then you can start listening to yourself again. It's really like that voice is so little. It's so like small, but it is inside of you and you hear it all the time, but you don't even realize it. And it's gonna keep nudging you. It's gonna keep showing up. It's gonna keep like poking you like little by little until you freaking realize it, okay? So stop waiting for a freaking sign. You are the sign. You wouldn't have that dream. You wouldn't have that feeling if God didn't think you could do it. So freaking go and do it. Your dream isn't waiting for your proof. It's waiting for you to participate. It's waiting for you to get up, to take action. So stop playing small. Stop putting yourself into places you already outgrew. Like, stop shrinking yourself to fit into that box that you don't even freaking fit in. That was me for the longest. I just put myself into a box. I like shrink my potential. I made myself easily digestible. I didn't believe in myself to trust myself fully, to know that I already know what I want. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the comfort zone reel you back in. Really listen to your truth. You will never be fully happy if you constantly play small and like just do things for other people. If you know exactly you have a dream, whatever that dream is, if it's leaving something, if it's starting something new, if it's following your path, if it's creating something, if it's like taking a leap of faith, if it's creating your career, if it's whatever your dream is, your dream life, your your little nudge that you have inside of you, that you know you're meant for more, this isn't the right way, maybe you don't need permission from anyone. You just need to trust yourself. Every time you play small, it dims your energy and it delays your dream. But yeah, the ladybug really means a lot to me now, and it's just a sign, honestly, to listen to myself. It's not even a sign to do something, you know what I mean? It's a sign to actually listen to myself. And you can really call yourself really happy once you start attracting those signs, because they will only start appearing when you actually like kind of get onto the vibration of change, of waking up, of like knowing. Then that's when the signs will start coming, and that's the reason the signs are coming. So do you ever flip a coin and you like get disappointed when it lands on the side that you didn't want, and you kind of low-key know, okay, so obviously I wanted the other side, so why didn't I freaking choose the other side for the like in the first place? So every time you also want to make a decision, the coin flip is so great to do. Like literally flip a coin and choose which side is what, and once it lands on the side you don't like, you know exactly that you want the other side. So, and once it lands on the other side, you'll be like, yay, you know what I mean? So that kind of really helps you also making decisions if you don't know how to make decisions yourself yet. And if you really feel like just neutral to either of the two like sides of the coin, then at least the universe does make the decision for you by flipping, like by the coin flip. So yeah, that is really probably the first step you can do once you like don't know what to do. But the most important really is to just come back to yourself, to stop listening to the noise and start going within, start listening to yourself. I also have this video right here where I already kind of talked about this a little bit, and how to actually like find yourself again when you're lost. So definitely watch that next, so you can like get some actual hands-on action, hands-on steps. It's always great to take aligned action, even if you're not ready, okay? And yeah, I believe in you. I know you can do it. You deserve the world, okay? Stop letting like people tell you don't deserve anything. You know you deserve it. Stop playing small. Stop letting people shrink you. Like, be the freaking light. Be so freaking big that people can freaking choke. Okay? Let people choke on you. We're done letting our dreams run away just because we don't give ourselves permission, because we are scared or fearful or comfortable. We're done with that, okay? We are already nearly done with this year. Like, if you want to make change, make it now before you get upset at the end of the year again that you didn't do it. So do the change now, and if you need help, I'm here for you, okay? Click the link in the bio if you need anything from me. I can also answer your questions. You can write me an email. But yeah, love you so much.